Everybody, back with another video, and in the previous video showed you some progress I made on the Jeep and the rear frame. I thought I would do some more work on the Jeep, take you along, but this time show you more of the welding, the grinding, and that sort of thing. So stay tuned. I'll get everything set up and we'll get to it. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just using a 4-inch angle grinder to grind a 45 angle on the unit here, on our piece of metal. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind also a 45-degree angle here and down here at the bottom. After I get that, I'm going to fit it in there, and I'll bring you back then. There's really no sense of showing you a bunch of grinding. Just know that, see the 45-degree angle I'm putting on there, and then this will be ground flat because this is the very back. There'll be a 45-degree angle ground here. I'll just keep grinding and fitting until it fits good here. I might bring you back in during one of those fits so we can see what it looks like. One thing you're going to need, make sure you put your safety glasses on and your earplugs. This gets very loud and it throws crap everywhere. I'll bring you back when I get it closer to its actual dimension. Okay, so I ground this down here, and now I'm going to do a test fit. Put it up here, kind of see what it looks like. Actually looks pretty good. So I can see that I'm hanging over a little here, and I got a little bit of an overlap up here. So I'm going to go ahead and grind a 45 right here. Okay, so I got that ground. I ground that on the inside, a little bit on the back side there too, but so there's our piece. This is ground on the inside because that's more like a miter joint, right? This will be at a 45, that'll be at a 45. When I marry the two together, it'll be a perfect point. So when I go to weld that, it'll round the corner off. Up here, I want it to be a V, so when I use rod, I can fill it and marry those two pieces together. So now, see, I'm looking pretty good. Now all I got to do is just grind this piece and get it shaped so that this will marry a little better to it. So I just start with grinding the high parts off. Like I said, it's a whole lot of grinding, so I'll be back when I get it a little closer. Okay, so I got this pretty close as far as the top. I don't want to grind much more until I mark the bottom. So the bottom's a little long, I'm overhanging. So what I'm going to do is just kind of hold this up here pretty close to where I want it. Like so. Use a paint marker. Alright, so I'll go ahead and get that cut, and I'm marking this down here so I know that I've got a little extra room to play with there. So I'll fire up the plasma cutter and we'll come back and cut that off real quick. Okay, so we're going to connect the ground clamp, give it a little wiggle, make sure it's got a good connection. and we'll keep test fit. Okay, I got a pretty good fit on it. I'm going to have to do a little bit of filling with the rod, but that's okay. So I'm going to get the thing tacked in place here. Got to turn on the argon on. Okay, so I got a scratch start TIG set up. Here's my torch. I'm going to go ahead and just get a couple tacks put on. Turn on the argon. Alright, got a couple of tacks there. The only bad thing with the scratch start TIG is get a little bit of carbon deposit when you pull off of there. So you just clean those up. Down here and tack the bottom. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and weld the top. Get this held in place. I can squeeze that together a little bit. I'm a little out, but I got to cut this bottom plate off. So I'm just going to go ahead and weld this whole top plate in. That's horrible. I'm not doing so good today. Let's try again. Okay, I think I know what was wrong. I think I was trying to hold it back too much of an angle. I need to be more right on it. So I'm going to crawl over to the other side and do it right-handed. Try to stay out of your way so you can see. Yeah, I think this is a much better position. About 15 degrees. Yeah, that's pretty good. So long as my helmet don't get in your way, which I don't know until after I do the video, so. All right, here we go. It is getting pretty hot. Okay, got a little better towards the end there. Not real deep penetration, so I think what I'll do is I'll come back over it with a higher amperage and come back and hit it again, but there's a up close shot at it. A little boogered up right there. All right. Well, that's welding and grinding and fitting with the TIG torch setup. So, yeah, stick with me. I'm gonna do a bunch more videos on this project, and watch me get better with this TIG torch setup. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go back over this with just a little more amperage, and I'm going to use filler rod to give it a little bit more beef, fill in some of these pits. Might have to grind that little spot and refill that. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Alright, well, I'm back here. I went ahead and ran a second pass with filler rod over the top of that. And then while I was prepping the bottom piece, I ended up hitting that with the grinder, if that's okay. Yeah, there's that piece I prepped right there for the bottom. And then I took the plasma cutter, cut this section out. So what I'll do now is prep that bottom piece, and then I'll fit this piece in here. Oh. Get it bent. It's almost fit, ready to go right now. Get a couple boogers off there. Get this off here.